Hey guys, and welcome back. Thanks for joining me on my journey to take a horribly sodded lawn. Well, the guys that put it down did a fairly good job. There was just no soil prep. But thanks for coming with me on my journey of taking a really badly sodded lawn and transforming it into a nice, thick, lush green lawn. And so we are now about a month out from overseeding and power seeding, and this is what we've got so far. What do you think? Looks pretty good from a distance, doesn't it? You can see where we did the power seed, and you can see where we just overseeded. And it looks really good from a distance, but looks can be deceiving, can't they? Anyway, I got a cut in yesterday, and it's progressing, but it's not perfect. And well, do any of us have perfect lawns? You guys have perfect lawns? Um, I had a pretty close to perfect lawn at one point, and I suspect this one will become close to perfect, but it's not there yet. We have a ways to go. We've got some things to do to try to get it to be as perfect as possible. But let's do a walkthrough. Let's take a look, huh? All right, guys, here it is up close. Um, Not too bad. We have some areas that are a little bit stressed or haven't gotten much water. My irrigation system doesn't reach the edges, so I have to hand water. We have some baby grass here that is coming in. Well, we have a lot of baby grass that's coming in here, and not getting a lot of water here, so I need to hand water. There looks like a failure to launch. We have a lot of failure to launches, guys. It's a little bit thin in this area, but where they buried the irrigation system, and you can see it running right along that way. Some areas have come in thick and nice and lush, and some have not. This is one that has not come in very thick, and so I'll probably drop some seed there today, maybe some peat moss. Not quite sure about that, but I'll make that decision while we're filming. A little bit thin running through here, and it's a little bit lower. So at some point, I'm going to have to add some more topsoil. But there's a lot of little areas here running through there that we have baby grass coming in. We have a failure to launch here. There's some baby grass in it, but yeah, there's really not much of anything there. So I'm going to have to put down more seed here. It's thin here. And we have a lot of that. Just a lot of thin areas here running along where they uh, put in the irrigation system. And yeah, but some came in really thick, a little thin here, but it came in really thick along there and along there. Our power seated area here on this side, on the east side, wow, it came in really nicely. Came in very nice. Unfortunately, the west side isn't quite as good, but we'll get there. As a whole, we're doing pretty good, guys. A little thin. I might do an overseed here, and or I might not. Funny. I haven't made that decision. I've been thinking about this for the past week as to what I'm going to do. But oddly enough, I looked out the window this morning. I haven't walked it. This is the first time I'm walking it since yesterday. It's made some major improvements since yesterday. This area I'm very, very pleased with. There is nothing here where the valves are for the irrigation system. All of this was bare. This was all bare, and it's come in really nicely. I'm very happy with this area. We have a lot of those places that I filled in with dirt where baby grasses come in and filled in. All of this is filling in nicely. This has a ways to go. And I'm walking and I'm seeing all these places where I had to drop dirt down to kind of fill in holes and valleys, and it's coming in really good. Oddly enough, a couple days ago, there was hardly anything here, and it's filling in nicely. I've been watering an average of 5 times a day, and finally it's starting to pay off. This is pretty darn thin, so we have a ways to go with this. So I looked out the window this morning, and what was super thin or had really no babies in it has germinated seemingly overnight. I'm really pleased with what I'm starting to see. But I think I will do just a little bit of an overseed because this area here is just so thin, and I don't see any seed on the ground. I think part of the reason, it's partly the irrigation system is blowing seed off, and it's on a hill, and so it's washing out. So I think this area is just going to be a problem child for a while. I'm just going to have to seed, and hopefully at some point it'll all fill in. Yesterday when I was mowing, I noticed just how much of a couple potholes I had here. This is an entire bag of compost. It's not topsoil, it's compost. Sorry, I'm not getting it very good in the film there. Yeah, so I threw that down yesterday, and so I'm going to have to seed this. So I'll drop some seed in and kind of rake it in a little bit. I'll do that individually, and then I'll do an overseed for this area. I'm not going to go crazy with the overseed. This area really needs it badly. I don't see any seed on the ground. We are getting some germination, but I don't see any seed on the ground, so I'm going to put some more seed down here. We'll go ahead and overseed. We'll overseed this whole area all around here. I don't think I'm going to worry about putting down peat moss. That might be a mistake. Or maybe I'll change my mind between now and the next 5 minutes. But anyway, so let's go ahead and put down some seed here. We'll overseed. And then after that, I'll fill you in on the next thing. It's pretty important to get yourself a soil analysis. I found out that the soil basically has nothing. It has some phosphorus, but that's about it. So I got some products that I'll show you right after we get the seed put down. Alrighty. All right, guys. So we're going to put down a little bit more seed. We're going to spot seed some areas that are a little bit light. And so from what we've seen from the test plot and from INTEP trials, Bonfire has great, is very vigorous. It will germinate super fast. And right now we're in a race against time because it's October 5th and lawn season is getting ready to come to an end with the start of winter. I need to get this seed, this baby grass going. So I went with Bonfire to spot seed because I ran out of the rest of the seed that I had. So let's go ahead and start spot seeding. But first, the hardest part about getting seed, and that's getting it open. But look at that. How do you like that? So here's a trick, guys. Don't open it from this side. This is not the side to open. It's this side where it's just a tiny little bit of string left, and you just pull it. It comes right out, as you notice. Now it will keep going, so don't keep pulling. But we'll put some in a spreader here, and we'll do a little spot seeding and overseeding. Yeah, that's an aggressive amount, but that's all right. All right, let's see if we can get grass in these bare areas. I really like to stump it in, but I've got baby grass here that I don't want to damage. So I'm just putting the seed down, and well, maybe I'll come back and put peat moss over it. I do have 2 bags of peat moss, so I might as well use it, right? All right, guys, let's go to the other side and overseed now. All right, guys, let's overseed. This is the area that needs a little bit more help, and I might be putting it down a little too thick, but I'd rather go a little too thick than a lot too thin. This area is pretty thin as well. This isn't too bad. I won't go too heavy around here, but here I will. We're going to put down all the seed that I've got here. But like I said earlier, it's starting to germinate pretty good. From yesterday until today, I see a difference. There is one other area that I just noticed needs a little bit more seed, but we're not going to worry about filming that. I'll just throw some down by hand. But next, we're going to put down some nutrients. Let's do that. All right, guys, it's time to put down some micro and macros. As we found out from our soil tests, we don't have very many nutrients in this soil. We've got some phosphorus, but not much of anything else. So what I've got is some protein, which is mostly micronutrients. It does have some phosphorus, 5% phosphorus, 34% potassium, but most importantly, it's got calcium, magnesium, and sulfur. And as you guys know, you need sulfur to help green up the lawn. This one doesn't have any iron in it, but this one does. This is the summer blend of protein, and it has 14% iron. I've only got about 10 pounds of it. I'm also going to use Lawn Synergy. It's got magnesium, boron, copper, sulfur, iron. I got 50 pounds of that. So what I'm going to do, because I'm lazy and I don't want to do this multiple times, I'm going to mix this all together, and then I'm going to put it down in one application. And yeah, that way I don't have to walk this lawn multiple times. So let's go ahead and get started. And I gotta say that this stuff is, the prills are really fine. Wow, this is some really fine stuff. Holy cow, look at that. So that's gonna spread really nice. So that's 50 pounds. This is about 10 pounds. Prills aren't as fine with that, but this one here, it's got a lot of iron in it. It's going to be nice to see this lawn get some iron in it, because it has none. I mean, zero. Next up is Lawn Synergy. Lawn Synergy's got, let's see, 4% sulfur. And wow, it's got a lot of iron, guys. This stuff has 20% iron. So I expect to see a really nice green up. Prills are not as fine as the protein, that's for sure. About double the size. So we're working with about 120 pounds here, and I'm not sure that's going to be enough. All right, guys, we've got it all mixed up. I got a load in the spreader. You're probably wondering, how did I mix 120 pounds of, let's call it fertilizer, with a shovel? Couldn't do it by hand, so I used a shovel and shoveled it in. So let's go ahead and get this stuff down. Okay guys, so I'm going to work on the back. We'll stop filming here and we'll wrap it up. As most of you know, whenever you work with iron, you want to make sure you get that stuff off of your concrete because it will stain. It'll leave a nice rust stain. And just as I was um, blowing, my batteries died, both of them, some way or another. They didn't get charged. So, well, these things happen. So I will come back after the batteries are charged and continue to blow off the concrete. I did some sweeping, but we'll blow off the concrete when we get the batteries charged. So let's take a look at the test plot. All right, walking up to the test plot, it looks like we have some clear winners. Um, it's not working out like I thought that it would, to be honest with you. Um, pretty shocked that the Bailey seed is not doing all that well. It's pretty thin. We have an area that died right here. I don't know why. Maybe you guys can look at that up close and tell me. I know we have some serious experts out there. I'm certainly not one of them, but it's not as thick and dense as I thought it would be, um, but it's hanging in there. So this is Annihilator. We got another bit that's dying off here, and I'm guessing it might be some fungus. Got some here. We got a little bit over there. We got some right here. And then, so that's Annihilator. That's B. This is C. And it's not thickening up as much as I thought it would. Certainly not as much as Bonfire, Xanadu, and Naturally Green. I think this is fungus. I think we got some fungus going on. I'm going to have to spray it and see if we can get rid of that. Yeah, I'll do that later today. But anyway, this is the results of the test plot, and so maybe these guys aren't doing so good because of the fungus. That's what I'm guessing it is. Um, Bonfire, wow, it's going like crazy. I don't see any brown spots. Um, Xanadu looks like there's a little bit going on, but not much. Naturally Green, you can see it kind of. I don't know if the camera's catching it. Kind of a horseshoe um, area of what looks to be maybe some brown patch. But yeah, so that's the latest and greatest from the test plot. All right, guys, finally got the iron cleaned up, and now it's time to water. So we'll water this stuff in, and I know that you haven't seen the irrigation system work yet, so let's do that. Sometimes it takes a couple minutes, but let's see. We're going to do zones 1, 5 minutes, zone 2 for 5 minutes, and zone 4 for 5 minutes. And let's get it started. Here we go. That, my friends, is zone 1. I am not going to fire up zone 3. If you can see right there, we have a sprinkler. I don't want these sprinklers, which are pretty high powered, I don't want those hitting that seed and blowing it away. So I'm just using a regular soft flow sprinkler that won't blow the seed away. But yeah, the new irrigation system, it's up and running, and it's been doing a really good job. All right, there goes zone 2. Looks like I've got a head. Oh, there it goes. Thought that head wasn't working, but it's going now. And I don't know if you saw that. It's a Rainbird controller, and does a really good job. Yeah, I've got really good coverage. I like this system a lot. And there goes zone 4. Like I say, I'm not going to run zone 3. We'll just run zones 1, 2, and 4 for the next few days. And if I get some germination, the germination that I like on the other side of the hill there, then I'll go ahead and run zone 3 as well. All right, guys, that's it for the day. We will come back next week and see just how, well, if these nutrients and the iron has had any effect on the darkness of the lawn. Hopefully it does. We'll see what happens. And then next week we'll also put down some nitrogen. It's time for that. So as always, guys, be kind to each other. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you again really soon. Take care.